Hello and Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back to Ali Raja Bagan UK. If you're new to our channel, I'm Akibullah.
I'm Ali Raja. Assalamu alaikum. In this video, we will give you a complete guide how to easy grow bitter gourd from seeds to harvest.
And we'll also be giving you an update on our plants that we have grown so far. We'll be sharing with you the seeds that we're going to be growing now for the summer.
This video will have tons of information, so watch the video till the end. And just in case you haven't subscribed to our channel,
hit that subscribe button, because we show you how to grow your vegetables, we show you how to cook your vegetables, and we show you how to enjoy life by traveling.
So without further ado,
let's start gardening.
Let's start gardening.
Bitter gourd, also known as bitter melon or Karela, which is a tropical vine that belongs to the gourd family. It is closely related to zucchini, squash, pumpkin, and my favourite, cucumber. Between me and bitter gourd is a love and hate relationship. It's either you love it or hate it. When I was younger, I wasn't fond of the bittery taste. But now that I am older, the flavours and taste is starting to get to me. But my parents always loved bitter gourd.
Bitter gourd has many health benefits. It's a popular vegetable among the diabetic sufferers. It helps with cholesterol and other illnesses. If you're a gardener, you cannot ignore bitter gourd. You must grow bitter gourd in your garden. Bitter gourd, it looks a bit like a cucumber, but it has those spiky skin. It's a beautiful vegetable to grow in your garden. In a colder climate, it's best to sow your seed indoor in a pot 6 weeks prior to your planting. Now we are end of March now.
Yeah, 28th of March.
28th of March, end of March. So we're not going to actually plant them outside in the ground until the second week of May. So we've got about 6 weeks.
Bitter gourd has a thick outer shell, so it's best to soak your seeds overnight with a little bit of Epsom salt if you have. If you don't have any, it's not a problem, don't worry. We prefer to use an individual pot, so when the plant is large enough, in about 6 weeks time it could go straight into the ground with less transplant shock. Fill your container up with fine seed compost, then push it down so there's no air pockets. That's one done. Once you have filled your cup with soil, pre-dampen your soil by using a watering can. Lay your seed flat on the center of the container. Once you have placed the seed on the center of the container, bury it by adding ½ inch of soil, but not too deep, because the seed will find it difficult to shoot up. Using a sprayer, spray the soil. I'm not going to be using the watering can because I don't want to disturb the seed.
Now put the container into a clear polythene bag so that they retain moisture and it doesn't dry out. Now this can go into your heated propagator. If you don't have a heated propagator, put them on your windowsill or in your boiler room, the warmest part of your house. If you have a heated greenhouse, they can go in your heated greenhouse. Now, hopefully, within 5 to 10 days, your seed will germinate and they will start shooting out. And in about 2.5 weeks' time, you'll get a plant this size. Hopefully in 6 weeks time this plant would be about 8-9 inch taller, about 10 inch taller or 12 inch taller, and they can go straight into the ground. Bitter gourd can be grown directly into the ground, or you can grow them in a container. Choose the sunniest part of your garden to grow bitter gourd. Bitter gourd needs at least 6 hours of full sun. If you're planting bitter gourd into the ground, make sure your soil is well drained. It likes moisture, but it doesn't like too much water. It's important to harden off your plant before you take them outdoor into the ground. All indoor plants needs to be acclimatized, harden off is the term we use. So for example, this plant, before I actually put them out into the ground, at least a week before or 2 weeks before, I'll be taking it out, in and out from the house, exposing it to the sun gradually, few hours a day, and then I'll put them into the ground. Otherwise your plant will die. Bitter gourd is a high feeding plant like cucumbers. When you're planting bitter gourd, add some slow release granular fertilizer, a balanced fertilizer. If you're using fertilizer which has too much nitrogen, there will be too many leaves and not enough fruit, so be careful when fertilizing. I'll be making a separate video on how to fertilize your bitter gourd. Bitter gourd is a trailing plant, so you need something to trail onto. So you need to make a trellis so that it can trail in. So it actually climbs up to 6 foot tall. Once the plant has established, during hot days, make sure water regularly. Keep the soil moist without watering too much. During flowering, you will get male and female flowers on the same stem. Now, normally bees does all the work for us, but you may need to, if you don't have enough bees in your garden, you may need to pollinate the female flower using the pollen from the male flower, using an artist brush. Again, we'll be making a separate video on that. Bitter gourd from seed to harvest is about 3 months. During fruiting, harvest your fruits regularly so that it promotes flowers and new fruits. And don't forget to feed regularly every 6 weeks if you're using a granular balanced fertilizer, and water regularly. Don't let the soil get too dry. You want to keep it moist.
It's the end of March and we're going to be really busy sowing all our summer seeds. If you haven't started your summer seeds, now is the perfect time to do so.
We've already started planting tomatoes. These are different varieties of tomatoes that we have planted. Bottle gourd,
Aubergines.
Cucumbers,
And some aubergines.
and some aubergine. This bottle gourd plant you can see on the trellis here, we've started that about 6 weeks ago.
6 weeks
6
ago.
weeks ago. And we put them in this large container, and we've got this trellis into, we built this trellis in this greenhouse, and I'm hoping in about a few weeks time they should start fruiting. So if you have a heated greenhouse, you can start your bottle gourd early as middle of March.
Coriander are really simple to grow. You can start them in an individual pot or a seed tray. We have planted these about a few weeks ago, and mashallah, they are coming out really nicely.
What do they call coriander in America? I think that they call it cilantro, isn't it?
Cilantro.
Cilantro. Yeah, so cilantro or coriander is quite simple to grow. Having a greenhouse, your season will start at least 3 or 4 weeks early than other people. Now this year I have planted a naga chili plant into the ground a lot sooner than I would normally would. Normally this chili plant would go into the ground on the 2nd week of May, and now it's end of March. I've actually planted this chili plant on the 3rd week of March, a week ago, and mashallah, it has settled down. It's doing really good. I've also transplanted some of my naga chili plant into a larger container, because I'm going to grow these ones in this greenhouse here. Chili plants, it takes a while to grow, unless you can provide them with heat and the sunlight. It's not going to grow as fast. So if your chili plant are still this size or even smaller, I wouldn't worry too much about it. The weather has to get warmer before the plant will start growing faster. So as the weather is getting better, your chili plant will grow faster.
Dad, what else are we going to be growing this year?
Okay, obviously we'll be growing tomatoes, potatoes, lots of potatoes. We're going to be growing lots of potatoes in bags. We don't have much space. Just in case you missed our last year potato and harvesting videos, I think you should watch that. It would inspire you to grow potatoes in bags. We had a bumper harvest, didn't we?
Yeah, we had so many potatoes, guys, just from one shopping bag.
So we'll be growing potatoes, ridge gourd, what's that, snake gourd, kumra, which I think is called winter melon.
Winter melon.
I think it's called winter melon. Carrot, spinach,
lettuce leaves.
All type of leaves and lettuces. We're going to grow some of them in this greenhouse and some outside, and a lot of them in containers. So if you're growing your vegetable this year, we wish you all the best. If you enjoy watching our videos, please give us a thumbs up and leave a comment on the comment section. Let us know the type of video you would like us to make. You can follow us on Instagram. We will leave our Instagram link on the description below. So you can follow us on Instagram. We upload videos, sort of short clips, 2 or 3 every week, to let our followers know what we're doing. So you can follow us on Instagram.
And please don't forget to share our videos. As you know, sharing is caring. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, do something amazing and hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you'll be notified every time I upload. Stay safe, Assalamu alaikum, and until then I'll see you in the next one.
Happy gardening. Assalamu alaikum, and I'll see you in the next one.
There we go. So heavy.